Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Aki again, back with another Clash of Clans video. In today's video, we're going back into Super Bowlers. This was one of the most requested that I had, and in the comments again, just put whatever strategy you want to see, and I'll post on it. For the king, we're going Earthquake Boots and Spiky Ball, helps a lot in the core. I'd really recommend using this. If you don't have it, Giant Gauntlet and Rage can work too, but I would recommend having the Spiky Ball and Earthquake Boots. For the queen, we're running the Healer Puppet and Magic Mirror, just works great to set a funnel on the outside. And then for the Warden, obviously, Fireball and Rage Gem. I will do an attack with just the Eternal Tome and Rage, just to show you with it like a Warden walk. And then Royal Champion, Seeking Shield, and Rocket Spear. Totally okay to use the Hog Puppet and Haste File. But let's go take this out into Legends and see what we can do. Hopefully bring home some 3 stars. I'm going to set the Warden to ground to make sure. And then we're going to do a little bit of a walk, see where we can get some Flame Fling. Sorry, not Flame Flinger. I'm so used to doing Queen walks now. I'm going to maybe try landing on that Ricochet Cannon, so I'm going to angle my Warden like this. I'm going to get some healers in behind. Should have got a Tesla, that's okay. And at this point, I'm going to start setting a funnel with this Wizard, because remember, trash buildings count. Oh, I didn't see that Expo, but that's fine. I'm going to let my Warden go in, and I think I can line up a Fireball pretty easily here. If I make all this go invis, the next target might be that multi-archer tower, but that's fine. That should get the CC. Oh, I was so close. Okay, we didn't quite get it, so I'm going to lure my Warden over. I'm going to go Queen and Siege Barracks at the top side. And then as the king takes damage, that's okay. Apprentice Warden, 2 Druids, Headhunter. And then we should be able to make it through the Town Hall quite easily with healers healing up our troops. I'm going to go Freeze Spell. I'm going to get a Super Wall Breaker in for the next wall. I'm going to go Poison Spell down like this. I might even freeze those sneakies because they're going to take down my Warden, which I can't have. And then we're going to jump in towards a core here. And then the only thing I'm really being careful about is where to use my Royal Champion. And honestly, at this multi-archer tower, multi-inferno, we should be good. I'm going to get one more Rage spell in here to heal up the Super Bowlers. Need these healers to stay up through here. I'm going to wait for the King ability. Probably now is fine. Hopefully it hits the Monolith as it does. That was great. And then I'm going to get one more Rage spell. The Super Bowler should be able to tag through all of this. I'm going to get in a Baby Dragon over here for some funneling. I could probably use my Queen ability. Get some balloons. These balloons were actually supposed to be used to test for traps on my healers, but I guess I really didn't need it, and I kind of forgot about them, but I did want to mention that. But yeah, this base is totally smoked. We got our Queens up with the ability. All of our Super Bowlers made it, so we did a pretty good job tanking for them. But this base was ready-made for it. Even with a little bit of a mistake on the Fireball, I wanted to take out the CC. Not too big of a deal that it didn't go down, but it happens. But look, I think all 4 Super Bowlers are still up, which is just crazy, guys. And a minute left. Unreal. Love this strategy. It's so much fun. The next attack, we'll do it with just a Warden walk, just because I know some of you guys don't have your Fireball leveled up, so don't worry. You'll see that in the next attack. Okay, at first I was going to change the Warden to the Eternal Tome and Rage, but I was just like, you know what, I'm going to have to change up my spells, link a different army. I was like, you know what, let's just stick to the Fireball for this video, and then for a different video we'll do Super Bowlers with a Warden charge. But I hope you guys can understand that. But let's see here. Okay, CC in the core. I would love to land a Fireball on this Expo and just take out the CC. But to do that, we would have to do a pretty sizable push, but I think it's worth it. So I'm going to go 2 balloons here to snipe that out. I know that takes away from our healers to test, but I think it will be fine. I'm going to go balloon here to test. Hopefully that balloon can even take out that mortar. That's just great value for us. And then I'm going to go like Baby Dragon at this little archer tower, snipe that out. This should be better to allow us to line up a nice Fireball. Need the Warden to take out this Ricochet Cannon with the Healing Hut. It is acting a little bit annoying. Just because of how much time it's taking, I'm going to do Queen and Siege Barracks on the other side to start the funnel. And then King, I'll wait just a tad bit longer because I remember I want to set this Fireball up. Take out the Healing Hut, and then after that, I'm launching this Fireball. So like this, Earthquake, boom. That should take out the CC, and then I got to lure the Warden back. This way, Warden. Hey, Warden. Pay attention. That should get him in here, please. Oh my gosh, my Warden is just acting so silly. Warden, please. Oh my gosh, he's going all on his own, which is terrible because now we don't have crazy healing for my troops. I'm going to have to make do with these druids. So let's see, can I get these druids just to, oh, I wish their seconds lasted a little bit longer. King ability now to go through the monolith. Oh, I froze. What a silly freeze spell. I'm going to use it on the scatter shot instead. Now I'm going to use the roll champion over here to start sniping. I'm trying to hope that my roll champion or something can actually make use of the warden, because it's really doing nothing for us. This last rage spell is going to be used on this warden to keep this little push alive. I'm going to go poison spell here on those little trash things, and then I'm going to rage up our roll champion through this single target, and that should be our ticket to hopefully get and make it through, even though that was terrible that the warden just ditched us. But it truly shows how strong this army is, because the queen made it up with their ability. Warden didn't do anything, and the Super Bowler still got the job done in the core, and that was our main problem. We got the fireball off, which did good, took out the CC. Main problem we ran into is our warden kind of just didn't get lured, and that was kind of my bad. He was out of the radius when I was trying to lure him with the king, but hey, still got the 3-star done. I'll load up the next attack, and we'll be back, and hopefully just continue these 3 stars. Okay, I watched that replay back. It was kind of my fault. I wasn't really in the radius zone. I was kind of right about that. But hey, let's lock back in, and let's just keep these 3 stars rolling here, because we're kind of on a nice little run. What to fireball this time around? I don't want to run in towards the king. That would be a mistake. Landing on this scatter shot provides value. We can take out the enemy queen if it gets in range. So I might just go for the easy funnel this time around. Warden down here. Going to get a loon in. And then I'm going to test and maybe put down the queen early this time with the siege barracks. I'm going to get in one wizard to just test if there's a Tesla there. I'm going to get these P.E.K.K.A.s out in front and then put the queen down. And at this point, we got to line this ability up so we can land on that scatter shot. I'm going to let the warden kind of just walk his way in. We're not going to rush into anything. And I might make this arch tower go invis to make sure this fireball is launched exactly where we want. Queen gets in range. Boom, fireball. That was great. I'm going to get the king down now to lure. I'm going to give these troops like the queen a super wall breaker. I'm going to go super bowlers down, get 2 druids in, get 1 more super wall breaker. So I want them to go in towards that gold storage. I'm going to get 1 more for that next wall. That's great. I'm going to rage them up. I'm going to send these balloons in. Remember to test for traps this time around. We did it last time. I'm going to go jump spell actually on the back end. King is on the outside, which isn't ideal, but I feel like we should be able to keep these troops healed up. I am going to put a freeze a little bit later on the ricochet cannon. I'm going to go poison spell. I'm going to use the king ability a little bit later on. I'm going to use the royal champion just because I want to snipe out that ricochet cannon. We got to rage down on these healers. They're doing fine. The only thing I'm nervous about is keeping them up. So I'm going to get 1 more rage in. There it goes. The ricochet cannon's down. Now I'm not as scared as I was before, because these super bowlers should be able to stay alive through this. I'm trying to keep my roll champion up. I don't want to invest this invisibility, and I didn't need to. And look at the super bowlers. Guys, this is smashed with the king going on the outside. So this wasn't 100% perfect, but the super bowlers, if you do a decent enough job keeping the rages going, even in that core a little bit, I was kind of panicking. But look at this. We swagged in invisibility. I can drop that now. I can pop the king ability, and he'll take out the rest of the buildings. Guys, I'm telling you, this strategy is just so strong right now. I'll do 1 more attack with it, and then we'll call the video and end, because this is just too much fun. Okay, it's time to see if we can get 1 more 3-star and call it for the video. Okay, so we got the CC in the core this time around. Townhall's all the way at the bottom. You know what? We're going to do something a little bit different this time around. If I could land on this ricochet cannon, I'm totally cool with that fireball, because that should allow the queen to go down. But what I'm going to do is already start setting the funnel with the queen this time in siege barracks. Reason being, this fireball is going to be quick. So we're just going to go like this, make this mortar invis, launch our fireball, earthquake spell. There we go. That should take all of that down. Perfect. I'm going to let the warden work a little bit. Going to give the queen and everything 1 rage spell to really set that funnel. Once the storage goes down, I will lure the warden back in towards this expo. Let's go like this. This time actually make sure he heads in towards it. I'm going to pop the queen ability to make sure we head in towards the right direction. I'm going to go another super wall breaker here. Next one outside. I'm hoping these super bowlers actually turn in. They do. Oh my gosh, I forgot my healers and druids. What am I doing? Okay, let's freeze the monolith and then freeze in here, because we took a lot of damage for not putting down my healers. I didn't even put down my balloons. Okay, Aki, what are you doing? Okay, make the king ability go off there. Take out that poison tower. That was perfect. I'm going to go invis on my queen to help take out the enemy royal champion. I'm going to go poison spell on her. Royal champion I'm going to use at this bottom side. This is why I was waiting. Just because I knew that I could get my super bowlers in here. Here comes the balloons finally reaching. I'm going to go rage up these healers for the last time. I knew my royal champion would be able to take out the town hall. And this is why this rocket spear is just so good. Super bowlers all up. Queen still up. Royal champion's up. Royal champion took out the town hall. Guys, that was just pretty much unfair. Holy cow. And look how quick this attack is. A minute 25 still left. You guys got to use it. And it's incredibly strong right now. And just for how well we're doing, I might do one more attack because these are just going down like butter. It's crazy. I'm trying to make a last-ditch effort to go push really high because we're doing really well. Yesterday, I almost went perfect. I went 7 for 8 with Queen Charge Lalo. The only fail I had was like 93% time fail, which sucked. But we'll do one more attack because these attacks are going quick. I think you guys deserve one more for sure. Okay, time to see if we can end the video with a 3-star here. I hope we can. Double invis, this is great. Just because I've had lots of questions on how to deal with them. And honestly, if I can land in this single target inferno to take one of them out, that'd be ideal. So I'm just going to get my warden in here at the corner. Give them the healers. Let them work a tad bit. I'm going to get in a baby dragon to help us funnel and take out that archer tower. At this point, I'm going to maybe get my queen in at the bottom side with the siege barracks. Just because I know it's going to take some time. So I'm just going to go queen, 3 wizards. Keep an eye on the warden as well. But I'm going to give a headhunter to the bottom side for the P.E.K.K.A. And then I'm going to rage up our warden once he comes in rage of the enemy RC. Okay, there's a single target inferno there, which is kind of scary. Can I get like a super wall breaker to kind of like break that wall? That'd be nice. Okay, there we go. I'm going to rage it all up. And then let the queen go crazy. And then I'm going to start lining up this fireball because we are pretty good here to just launch it right about now. Take all that out. And then now I got to think. How do I get the king to lure? Or the warden to lure, sorry. But I guess we just have to enter from that direction. Which is fine. A little bit scary because now my healers are all in range. King's going to walk on towards the outside. Not great. I'm going to use the royal champion here to snipe some of these buildings at least to push our troops somehow in towards this core. Otherwise, we're not going to get a range to get towards that town hall. And that's obviously not good. Queen's over here. Her ability is still going to yet to be used. We have the healers. We have all of this stuff. I'm maybe going to pop the queen ability now to take care of the rest. Rage up these super bowlers. See if they can somehow land on that invisibility tower. That's my really last hope. Or I'm going to struggle with getting the town hall down. Let's see. I'm just going to get in a headhunter to help that out. Do we have enough of a push to make it back towards these buildings? I don't know. Oh, the queen's actually taking a pretty solid angle. They should be able to take out the single inferno with the warden's help. Oh my gosh, queen, please turn back. What are you doing? Okay, she should be able to make it. We got it. This was really, really close. But look, the super bowlers make it. And just because there's so much time, we got this done. But holy moly, was that close to a 1-star. Things went wrong. Things went haywire. Okay, I don't know why, but my recording decided to say, no, Ek, you're done talking, but I wasn't finished. So what I wanted to explain here was, I'm going to fast forward till we get there. You're probably like, why'd you enter through the monolith, even though your queen you set to end the funnel at 6 o'clock? Well, guys, there was one key problem. I couldn't lure my warden back, because watch, as we set up this fireball, the queen did a great job at the bottom side. So now I'm going to slow this down. I get my invisibility spells in. Warden ability goes off. That was a great fireball. Awesome. Okay, at this point, I would love to start at this bottom side because my queen's going to keep pushing up this top area. I was going to get in a jump spell and go straight in towards the town hall and end at the monolith. But I couldn't get my king in the warden's range, so he wouldn't have listened. He would have entered anyway, and then the warden would have been lost like that one attack previously. So I was like, you know what? It's fine. We can't really change it. I should have waited a little bit longer before that air defense go down. I should have got a freeze spell down on this monolith as well. Super minions, easy way to deal with them. Put a poison spell down, freeze them. Don't let them do too much damage. But look how much damage my king ended up taking, which was awful. hence why I got in my Royal Champion, because I wanted to help snipe out. And this King ability is actually a good thing because it allows it to hit the Ricochet Cannon and be able to be two-shotted by the Royal Champion. At this point, it was a battle against time, but also a battle for my troops to take out this invisibility tower before it pops. But because the Super Bowlers split, that's what happened, but we got the job done, and that's all that matters. But I did just want to explain why I didn't enter from the bottom side where I set the queen funnel. I thought that was going to be very confusing for some of you, wondering why I wouldn't just enter there. But that was the reason. King wouldn't have lured the Warden, and then I just improvised and went with it. This one, a lot of things went wrong. I could have honestly one-starred easily, but hey, sometimes you got to be lucky to be good. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what strategy you guys want to see next. I'm posting whatever you guys want to see. So just put that in the comment section, and I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's upload. Peace out.